Kucharski is very special because she doesn't only teach what the curriculum says. She goes so far above and beyond, and she makes sure we all are so comfortable all the time. We talk about things that we want to talk about rather than just what we need to talk about.
Ms. Kucharski is special because she actually takes the time to create bonds with her students.
I decided to become an English teacher because, oh my gosh, how awesome is being an English teacher? You get to read books, you get to talk about different perspectives with kids who maybe have never even thought of those perspectives before. You really get to connect with people in a very real way. And you know, one of the best moments of being an English teacher is when you get students to kind of connect with somebody who wrote, like Shakespeare, who wrote something down 400 years ago.
5 years from now, the one thing I'm going to take from this class is, always step out your comfort zone, especially when it comes to your policies and morals. You don't want to stay in a cave of ignorance.
In 5 years from now, I will remember to always be skeptical. That's what she always says, you have to be skeptical of not only society, but our world in general.
HF, it's interesting because I've been to many schools on the north side in Chicago, and HF completely stood out to me as this place that embraced art in their fine arts department, and they just embraced knowledge. I know that's a very weird thing, but this school kind of celebrates not only students, but also just knowledge and really being a part of something cool and important. And I really appreciate that about HF.
She knows how to keep you awake and not make things stories we read, especially older stories, so boring than they usually were in the past.
She wants us to have our own opinions and be able to have a strong will, I guess, in life.
That sublime moment is similar to why I teach English. It's kind of those moments where you realize that a student is realizing something. It's like being on the other side of an epiphany.
Thank you, Ms. Kucharski, for making English one of my favorite subjects this year, because in the past few years it's been not that tough. And thank you for helping me improve my skills, especially essay writing. It helps me in my other classes like AP, US History.
Thank you, Ms. Kucharski, for making this year really great. I was kind of iffy about doing AP Lang, but I got into her class, and on the first day I just immediately enjoyed it, and it's just been a really great year.
I love you, Ms. Kucharski. You are one of my favorite teachers I've ever had. You always make me feel so comfortable and know that I'm welcome there in your classroom anytime I need to be.